The president's biggest campaign donor, so close that Trump once invited him to stay overnight at the White House, is now publicly calling for Trump to be impeached and replaced by Vice President Jay. This same man, who once had virtually unlimited access to the federal government, is now openly talking about starting his own political movement. And yes, we're talking about the same billionaire who's been one of the biggest backers of America's space ambitions. Now he's threatening to walk away from all of it. What started just yesterday as a heated policy dispute over the president's landmark spending bill has quickly become something far more personal. And according to the president, he thinks he knows exactly why. You know, I've always liked Elon, Trump said. So it really surprised me, some of the things he said about me and some of the things he didn't say. That part's actually worse. I'd rather he criticize me directly than go after the bill, because the bill is incredible. It's the biggest spending cut in U.S. history.
So I was very surprised. You saw the words he had for me, and he hasn't said anything about me that's bad. I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill, because the bill is incredible. It's the biggest cut in the history of our country. We've never cut. It's about 1.6 trillion in cuts. Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles. And, they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And, Elon knew this from the
history. $1.6 trillion. That's never been done before. Leland's mad because we cut the EV mandate. Yeah, the electric vehicle funding. That was a huge amount of money. But they're struggling with EVs, and they wanted us to hand over billions more in subsidy.
You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk, and even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything, and I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. We call it a great, big, beautiful bill because that's what it is. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But we have it with others, too. They leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it, and you'll let us know.
Elon knew from the start we weren't going to do that. As Trump spoke from the Oval Office, Elon Musk responded in real time on social media, posting, "False. I was never shown this bill, not even once. It was rushed through in the dead of night so quickly that almost no one in Congress had a chance to read it."
He's a great patriot, and he's also done an incredible job with Tesla. And nobody else has a car company started up in the last 30 years that's been successful. I don't think so. I love Tesla.
And now you're cutting EV and solar incentives while keeping every oil and gas subsidy? Very unfair. Cut the wasteful pork instead. Later, with the German chancellor sitting beside him, Trump let loose a little more. He used to be happy to stand behind this desk.
This
Trump
guy
said.
is all over the map. He's right. But he's emblematic of these oligarchs. All of them have the maturity of a 9-year-old, and they're dangerous. They're dangerous not just to the President of the United States. More importantly, they're dangerous to this republic and the citizens of this constitutional republic.
Even showed up with a black eye once. I asked if he wanted makeup. He said no. Interesting guy. He wore the hat. Trump was right about everything. I am right about the wall, the economy, all of it. But it's like this Trump derangement syndrome. I think we have it here too. He continued. They leave, and suddenly the glamour's gone. Their whole world feels different, and then they turn on you. I don't know what it is. Someday, someone's going to write a book about it. Not to be outdone, Musk fired back with another post. Without me, Trump would have lost. Democrats would control the House. Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. This is pure ingratitude. Meanwhile, the White House scrambled to manage the fallout in real time. Aides who had been defending Musk publicly for months were now forced to attack him. One striking image said it all: a red Tesla, bought by the president himself, still parked just outside the West Wing. Our reporter Jay McMichael captured the shot. Trump had once praised Musk. He's a great patriot. What he's done with Tesla is amazing. No one's built a successful car company in the last 30 years. I love Tesla. But today, Trump was singing a different tune. He's wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I ended his EV mandate, something he knew I was going to do months ago, but he still flipped. Then came the real threat, the one that could seriously hurt Musk's business. The easiest way to save billions of dollars in our budget, Trump said, is to cut all of Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I always wondered why Biden didn't do that. Tesla's stock plunged. According to Bloomberg, $150 billion in market value was wiped out. Musk alone lost $34 billion in one day. But for Musk's critics, that still wasn't enough. This guy is all over the place, one insider said. And he's emblematic of all these oligarchs, powerful, immature, and dangerous, not just to the president, but to the entire republic. At one point, Trump seemed to try to cool things down. I don't mind Elon turning on me, but he should have done it months ago. Behind the scenes, both Musk and Trump's allies tried quietly to broker peace between the two, but those talks ended abruptly when Musk dropped a bombshell post. Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they've kept this quiet. Have a nice day, DJT. To be clear, there is no public evidence tying Trump to any wrongdoing related to Jeffrey Epstein. The White House dismissed the tweet as a desperate move, but multiple sources said this was the breaking point. White House group chats exploded. Staff compared it to a messy divorce. Everyone knew a split was likely, but no one expected it to unravel this fast or this publicly. As one official put it, once he went down the Epstein rabbit hole, it became clear. This wasn't just a feud, it was crazy town. There were even private concerns about Musk's mental state, especially in light of recent reporting on possible drug use. Initially, some insiders thought the two might reconcile. But now the mood has shifted. It's no longer about patching things up. It's about damage control and de-escalation. And in this kind of fight, that might not be possible. Elon Musk and Donald Trump are now attacking each other in the places it hurts most, one commentator said. Musk's ego and Trump's wallet. And that's what makes this breakup not just personal, but political. Some Republican lawmakers are now questioning the viability of Trump's big, beautiful bill. Ryan Zinke, Trump's former Interior Secretary, said it bluntly. You've got the richest guy in the world going head-to-head with the most powerful man in the world. That's going to shake things up. And it is, in ways no one could have predicted.